to get involved with Piece-A-Thon. It is Shan Shariff. Good morning, sir.
What's up, guys? I appreciate you asking the guy at the station who wakes up the earliest to come on very early. That was very kind of you. Thank you, Kevin.
It could have been 8 o'clock. It could have been earlier. We made it 9 o'clock.
I feel like there's no way that you sleep late because 5 days out of the week you have to wake up so early that your body would not let you sleep late.
Right, that's a very good point. Has anyone, what guests have you had on so far? Who's been on before me?
We had
Jordan, Bennett.
Oh, my God.
We took calls.
Mike screened phone calls. It was a happening.
We had Babe. We had Charmaine Solomon, the founder of My Possibilities, on, and I've kind of gone blind. I don't remember the rest of it. So.
Wait, did you say Laufenberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had him on just a minute ago.
I've never been able to get Well, I guess 8:40, but if it's 8 o'clock or earlier, Babe, he's always listening. He can always cite something from the 7 o'clock hour or 8 o'clock, but he'll never come on before then. So good job. Congratulations.
Pretty much several of the people y'all can't usually get, they told us they wanted to jump on with us this morning. So we've been working on that. All right. So what I'm really curious for you is, I know, like, logistically for your job now, you have to watch the Cowboys game and everything like that. But before you were in market and, like, you didn't have a home team playing in the game, did your Thanksgiving always revolve around football?
No, pretty much when Mom said. So I think it was my mom is kind of laid back, but my aunt is like a stickler, so she gets, hangry if things aren't done on time. So come to the house, get ready. You better eat within the hour, so 12 or 1 o'clock, but it was not based around football. I'm lucky if I can keep football on in the background. My mom was one of those, we're all sitting down and, we're going to all share something about each other's day, and we're going to go around the table, and I don't want the TV on, and you're not sitting in front of the TV. So that's the way it was in the Shariff house.
Man, what a condescending reenactment of your mom wanting people to be thankful for things.
Wait a second. I'm talking about like regular dinners. I wasn't talking about just Thanksgiving.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Are you telling me that for Thanksgiving you're cool with it, but if you want people to be thankful on other regular days, it kind of agitates you?
First off, stop acting like a goody two-shoes. You have your kids sit down you're telling me when y'all sit down, Mike, Corey, with your kids at dinner every night, they don't roll their eyes at the, how was your day? Tell me something that was going on. And
Sean?
Then they aren't annoyed and perturbed at your ninth question about how their life is going. Every kid hates it.
We have been through this, Sean.
They hate sitting at my table.
Perturbed is a good word. Yeah. All three of my kids say, thank you for that question, Father.
Sean, you thought when I asked you how your day was going, it was condescending in the morning. Like, off air?
See, I'm scarred. I'm scarred from that.
Off air, this is a true story. One day he said something to the effect of, you don't really care. And I was like, I do care. So... fair enough. All right. So now,
did you have to sit at a kid's table during Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Sean?
Oh yes, there was a side kids table. Absolutely. There was three of us sitting there, me and my brother and a cousin, and then all the parents at the big boy table. Yep.
Did you pick on your cousin? Is that like you and your brother picked on him, or did he pick on y'all?
No. We all got along. I had to bribe everyone as much as possible. I don't know how y'all were like this, with your siblings, but I always wanted to go outside, play basketball, or sit there and have a home run derby. They didn't want to do it, so I tried to be as nice as possible to get them to come outside and play as much as possible.
What happened to that, Sean?
What happened to what?
What happened to that, Sean?
Trying to be nice as possible, Sean.
Yeah.
First off, somehow I have this reputation. I'm really the coolest one outside the building, off the air. Everyone knows that. Any listeners interacted with me, but I think RJ, that's what happened to me. RJ, he just made me a lot more bitter, a lot more cranky, a lot more angry. I'm going to blame it on Choppy.
I've definitely heard some things that RJ have said that agitate me, so I can't imagine dealing with it on a day-to-day basis.
Every day in Crosstalk, it's y'all going at it. It's like my segment off with Bassick the other day. Where were we, Mike? Outside the bathroom, where you said he was driving you crazy on one of the days I was out? Mike was like...
was it the comparison to the plumbers?
Yeah, he said that, because I was talking about Willie Cauley-Stein. I don't even know if he likes basketball, and it's tough to really be good at something if you don't like it. And he's like, oh no, it's. And I said, when you're competing against like the top 0.001% in the world at basketball or baseball or football, it's the same as being a plumber. And he's like, yep, it's the exact same. And I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. Like, I don't know how to talk to you at this point. If you think being a regular plumber, you're competing against the top 0.001% of people that are plumbing.
The thing that got me
10 years of it.
Yeah, and one time he actually said, and then I've heard him say things like this all the time. He's like, well, your goal is not to win a championship. And I was like, what? And he goes, I mean, it is, but it's not realistic. And I was like, huh?
You know what's funny about RJ's philosophy is, well, there's a lot of funny things, right? They're all like hypocritical. Like, so he says, it's about the process every day. It doesn't matter what our ratings are. As long as I know I'm doing my absolute best and I'm grinding and I'm sitting there that day putting in all the work, that's all that matters. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't do any of that stuff. Like, you're not sitting there grinding it out, going 1,000% every single day. You're not doing that. I know you're not watching any of these NBA games. You hate the NBA. I know I watch more football than you, so there's an NFL issue there. So you're not practicing what you preach, but that's choppy life.
Yeah, I think every morning when we do crosstalk with Sean and one of us starts going off, if it's y'all two, I look over at Sean and Sean just winks at me. He's like, we know exactly what we just started.
And Sean, just to show we're being super honest this morning, I told a variation of the story earlier. Do you want to confirm that you and I used to not like each other whatsoever?
Yeah, I'll confirm it. Absolutely. I'm Mike Fisher exclusiving that. But, I blame you. That was your fault, really.
Sure.
Both y'all's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all would like instigate and poke and prod. You bring up like tweets from like 4 years ago, and it'd be like a random notification I'd get, like, look what Shariff said like 3 years ago. Look how stupid that looks. Or daring me when I'm drunk to come up there and do it like a Kobe slap in the face.
Oh, yes, I do. I actively, like week after week, dared you to come up there.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't say the reasons you didn't like me were unfounded. I just said we used to not like each other, but now I feel like we get along pretty well.
And, well, that's not true either. But
that's hurtful.
But I didn't realize until we're sitting there in person that the true problem is Corey.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But I didn't realize what a smart ass, like all the time, this instigating smart ass Corey is. So I blame him for it, not Kevin.
Yeah, we actually learned recently. I'm the one that got Mike to scream about Pippen playing all the games. Yep. I got Kevin to throw his headset.
Yep.
It is usually me because I'm low key about everything. I'm not very over the top with everything. It's a lot of dry humor, but it really does get under your skin. I'm proud of it.
What are you doing for Black Friday?
I'm taking my wife for her birthday present to go see Hamilton.
Ooh,
nice.
Good show.
Yeah.
Why does Sean not sound excited about that?
Yeah, it's a great show, Sean.
It's
You'll
awesome.
love it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Have you been to it,
Yes.
Kevin? Have you seen it?
Yes. It's fantastic.
Have they been here before?
Yes,
this week.
They have. I didn't see it this week. They have been here before. A couple of years ago. It's fantastic.
She's obsessed with it. I've seen it like 35 times on TV. She made me get the subscription for the network. I don't know what it is, just to watch it.
Disney
so
Plus.
That's what I'll be. I gave up Auburn, Alabama with my brother-in-law. I've never been to like an epic college football atmosphere, so I gave up Auburn, Alabama. It did help that Auburn started sucking, but we were supposed to take the road trip, and we'll spend Friday at where is it?
Fair Park. It got canceled on Tuesday because of COVID.
Oh dear.
We'll spend Friday at the play.
Okay.
Can you use Thanksgiving logic and just be really nice to your wife so she'll like make you not have to go?
But I'm being nice by taking her for like her birthday.
Oh,
that is nice.
So that she'll go to play home run derby with you in the backyard.
You're a good man.
No, she laid it out for my 40th. She went big with a cabin and Broken Bow and this big experience. So I owe her now big time.
Kind of sounds like you shouldn't be complaining about it then.
That's off right now.
Do you guys want to have another baby?
Oh my God, Mike.
Good question.
We don't want want to have like another baby, but we feel like we need to have another baby. Like
so you don't have a spoiled only child.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I don't want to have a Troy Hughes on my hands. Like Troy is the reason that we need to have a second child. So, what do y'all think about that? Did you have fears over having a lonely child?
Only one of them was on purpose. And then so, playing zone defense is very difficult, especially when she goes out of town. It's tough, man.
Look, Sean, I'll make you a deal here that's definitely against FCC rules. If you guys have another baby and decide you don't want it, we'll definitely take it. All right? So Jess and I will definitely take it.
3 men and a baby.
Yeah.
Reggie, you want to make it 4 men and a baby?
I don't understand what's happening right now.
Hey, what's your prediction?
Worse, like telling your kid that they were conceived just so that the other kid won't be a spoiled brat, or telling the kid that they were a mistake? Which one's worse?
I really feel like neither one of those conversations is necessary with your child, right?
No, I've told all of them.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, Carter was the
Corey
only...
just said it over 100,000 watts radio. Like, he just said it.
And they're
That's
listening.
okay.
They're listening at the house right now.
They really?
Yeah, they're cooking stuff in the kitchen for
crap.
tomorrow. Listen in the house. Only Carter was on
now
purpose.
You got to go home and they got to like guess, like play roulette on like which one was the mistake. Is the one listening? No.
Yeah, they all know.
Was, like, for sure.
Yeah, they all know exactly how
they
things.
all know.
Yeah, now we told them a long time ago, and they always ask who's the favorite. I'm like, come on, it's Lucy. That's easy
For sure.
Yeah.
What is
Do you think your wife will post as much pictures with your second kid as she does as your first kid?
I thought we were going to ask for a game prediction.
Oh, sorry. That's it. Last question.
Yes, probably. Well, they all get those calendar boards where it's like people who start blogs. No one ever keeps up a blog like 5 or 6 months in, and then her with the photos. These moms who get these calendars, and it's like 6 months, 7th month, 8. It all dies down at like 9, 10, 11.
8 months.
So that's probably what's going to happen.
So, hey, let's get back to football.
Yeah, what's your prediction
do you think
for
the Cowboys
tomorrow?
are going to win, and why?
What?
Do you think the Cowboys are going to win tomorrow, and why or why not?
Oh. I'm really worried about the game. Very worried. I think they win like 24-20, something like that. I'm almost fearful that you're playing the Raiders on Thanksgiving Day, because I think they've kind of quit. But playing on Thanksgiving can, maybe inspire them a little bit. And I think there's a lot of pressure on Dak and Zeke in this game. Like, it's probably going to be unfair, but if you don't have Amari and CeeDee Lamb, how much are you really expecting Dak to light it up? But you're a $40 million guy, and it's like you can still maybe score 28 points without your 2-star receivers out there if you're that good. And then Zeke has not run for 70 yards or more in 5 straight games. Are you gonna run it against the Raiders a lot if you don't have your receivers? So I think there's a ton of pressure on the Cowboys tomorrow. Broadus thinks if they lose this game, that the division is still up for grabs with the Eagles' schedule.
Man, that right there, that is why you listen to Shan Shariff every morning with RJ right here on 105.3 The Fan. Go out right now. Everybody go tweet Sean at 105.3SS.
Here we go.
Tweet your pictures of your pies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pie pictures.
Hey.
Just send them all to Sean right now.
I'm telling my wife you said that, Corey, depending on what I get on my phone. So that'll be on you when we're out. That'll be on you. Thank you. You just ended any chance of the second child being conceived.
Oh, no.
Hey, do you wear a hat at the
We gotta
Thanksgiving
go, Mike.
table? Because you always wear a hat.
I think I said, do you wear a hat during conception?
Obviously not.
A hoodie and a hat. A hoodie and a hat, man.
Thank you very much,
Bye,
Sean.
Sean.
We'll catch up with you later.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys. Sorry about that. It's
That was
my
a good
fault.
interview. You
Sean,
just went too
we gotta
long.
go, Mike.